Welcome to lectures on digital electronics. So today class is implementation of 4-bit parallel adder using full adders. Working of 4-bit parallel adder using full adders. So in the previous class we discussed off adder, that it adds 2 bits, and full adder we have discussed and we have written Boolean expressions, and with that we implemented the logic circuits. It adds 3 bits data. For both full adder and off adders there are 2 outputs known as sum and carry, and this is the off adder which we have discussed extensively because it is having 2 inputs and 2 outputs, and for the 2 inputs there are 4 combinations from 0 0 to 1 1, and adding each pair gives us a sum and carry respectively. And similarly full adder truth table we have seen. In this A, B, C, 3 inputs are there, and these 3 inputs, each data ABC stream is added and we will get the sum and carry bits. Now we will discuss 4-bit parallel adder using full adders. Here our objective is to design a combinational circuit which can add 4-bit data, 2 4-bit data items. That means input A stream A0, A1, A2, A3 like that, and number B is B0, B1, B2, B3, and these bits are to be added, and sum and final carry is to be produced. So here how many inputs are there? 4-bit number, 2 4-bit numbers. So one initial carry which is almost 0, and final carry output, and some 4-bit sum. So this is input output variables of parallel adder, 4-bit parallel adder. A binary adder is a logic circuit that can add 2 binary numbers. The binary operation performed by the 4-bit parallel adder can be explained with the help of the following diagram. If you see, let the 2 binary numbers that are to be added are like this. This is the number A, this is the number B. Here both numbers are added bit by bit, and this is the carry input. This is the initial carry which is 0, and C0 plus A0 plus B0 gives us S0 and C1 output, and the C1 plus A1 plus B1 gives us S1 and C2, and C2 plus A2 plus B2 gives us some S2 and carry C3. C3 plus A3 plus B3 gives us some 3, and C4 is the final output. That is, here you will get the C4. So this is the working of this binary adder. So let us consider the symbol. We have input A and input B, both are added, and sum is the 4-bit sum, and this is the initial carry to this parallel adder. This is the final carry of the parallel adder. A binary adder is a logic circuit that can add two binary numbers. The binary operation performed by the 4-bit parallel adder is like this. Already we have discussed this. Here AI is A3, A2, A1, A0 is the AND, and B0, B3, B2, B1, B0 is AND, AND and AND. These are the two numbers we would like to add, and this is the sum S3, S2, S1, S0, and the carry generated are C0, C1, C2, C3, and the final carry is the Ci plus 1, is known as output carry. So the addition of LSB, initially there is no carry. If you use full adder, this full adder 0, initial carry Cin must be grounded, and it will generate sum and carry respectively. And this full adder, instead of full adder, we can use half adder also for the LSB addition purpose. So now let us see, that is, the first full adder is simply half adder. Now you observe here is the 4-bit parallel adder using full adders. So the first LSB A0, B0 both are added with FA0, full adder 0, and the initial carry, this is the initial carry, Cin is 0 by connecting it to ground, and it produces sum and carry. This carry out is feedback to carry in of the next full adder FA1, like this, and A1, B1 and Cin are added, and it produces the sum S1 and C out, which is feedback to next full adder FA2. So this is the connection. So that first full adder FA0 is either you can use half adder or full adder. The carry output of each full adder is connected to the carry input of the next higher full adders. So working of this parallel adder, let us consider here. Let us take two binary numbers. The number A 1011, B 0011. Then initially for the full adder 0 inputs are A0, B0 equals to 11 and the carry input C0 is 0. It produces some S0 to equals to 0, carry equals to 1. So observe here, this is 1 1, A0 B0 1 1 and carry Cin is 0, and this full adder will produce sum and carry, that is sum is 0, carry is 1, like this. Next bits are A1 B1 equals to 1 1, because our example we have taken, observe here, we have taken like this examples. Let us take 1 0 1 1 0 0 1 1, A number and B number, that is this is A, number A is 1 0 1 1, number B is 0 0 1 1, 0 0 1 1. So now it is A0 B0 is 1 1 and it produces the sum 0 and carry 1. And A1 B1 is 1 1 and it produces the sum 1 and carry 1. And A2 B2 0 0 and 0 0 0 plus 0 plus 1, sum is 1, carry is 0, like this. And finally A3 B3 1 0 are there, so 0 plus 1 plus 0, it is sum is 1 and carry is 0. So the final carry is 0 and the sum bits are 1 1 1 0. So this is the parallel carry addition. For the full adder inputs, whenever A1 equals to 1, B1 equals to 1, and here the full adder sum is 0 and carry is 1, C1 equals to 1, it produces sum equals to 1, carry equals to 2. For the third full adder, inputs are a2 equals to 0, b2 equals to 0 and c2 equals to 1. It produces sum equals to 1 and carry equals to 0. Similarly, for the fourth full adder, inputs are a3 is 1, b3 is 0 and c3 is 0. Then it produces s3 1 and c4 0, like this. So in the diagram we have seen, and with detailed explanation we have discussed these things. So the carry generators are like this, and AND is this 1011, AND is 0011. So the final sum is like this, and the final carry is C out is 0. That means here 1 plus 1 plus 1 0, here 1 0, 1 plus 1 plus 1 1 1, this 1 plus here 1, and 1 plus 0 plus 0, it is 1 and carry is 0. 0 plus 1 plus 0, it is 1. There is no carry, so carry is 0, final carry. So these are the result of this is the result. So number of full adders to add two n-bit numbers. By using more full adders, we can build binary adders of any length. An n-bit adder requires n full adders with each output carry connected to the input carry of the next higher order full adder. For example, to add 16-bit numbers, we need 16 full adders. So this is the n-bit adder. That means like this. A1, A2, A3, A4 and so on, AN. Similarly, B1, B2, B3, B4 and so on, Bn. So these are the numbers we want to add. So this is the structure to add these two numbers. You observe here A1, A2, A3, B up to AN, and that means n number of full adders are needed, and second number is the B number, B1 to Bn, and the sum will get S1 to Sn, and the final carry. The initial carry is 0 always. So the intermediate carries are fed back to next higher order full adder like this. So this is the connection. So this is the n-bit parallel adder. Now let us take another example of parallel addition. Let us consider addend and augment like this. Number A, let us consider 0 1 1 1. Number B is 1 0 1 1. Let us consider this number and let us analyze the addition process. For the first bits A0 B0, let us connect here 1 1, and initially scene is 0. 1 plus 1 is 1, carry 1, sum 0. And next bits are 1 1. So these three ones are added by the full adder 1, and sum is 1, carry is 1. And the next A2 B2 are 1 0. So B is 0, A is 1. So 1 plus 1, 0 plus 1 plus 1 is 1 0. 1 0. So here 1 0 means let us consider next bits A3 B3. A3 is 0, B3 is 1. So 1 plus 0 plus 1 is 1 0. So the final carry is 1, and the sum bits are 0 0 1 0, like this. So now let us take another combination. A equals to 1 1 1 1, B equals to 1 1 0 1. For this, if you apply A0 B0 1 1 here, initial carry is 0 here. So 1 plus 1 plus 0 is 1 0. Here A1 B0 is 1 0 1 0. So 1 plus 0 plus 1 is 1. Here next bits are 1 1. 1 plus 1 plus 1 are 1, carry is 1, sum is 1, carry is 1. Next bits are 1s. 1 plus 1 plus 1 are sum 1, carry 1. So this is the different combinations. Similarly, for the 8-bit numbers, for example, 8 full adders are to be drawn. Number B is 1 0 1 1 1 1 0 0, and next 0 1 1 1 and 0 1 1 0, like this. Number A is this, number B is this. So how many full adders are needed for each pattern? one full adder. Total 8 full adders are needed to add this. For this, 0 plus 0, carry 0, sum 0. 0 plus 0 plus 1, carry 0, sum 1. 0 plus 1 plus 1, carry 1, sum 0. 1 plus 1 plus 0, carry 1, sum 0. 1 plus 1 plus 1, carry 1, sum 1. Similarly, here also 1 plus 1 plus 1, carry is 1, sum is 0. Next, 1 plus 0 plus 1, carry is 1, sum is 0. Here it is 1. Next, 1 plus 1 plus 0, it is 1 0. So this is the final carry for the 8-bit case. Like this, the adder 8-bit addition for the 8 flip-flops are needed, and they are connected like this. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 8 full adders you have to take. So you have to connect A0, B0 and the initial carry grounded, and sum is produced and the carry is connected to this, and A1, B1, A2, B2, A3, B3, A4, B4, A5, A6, like this. You have to connect, and the carries you have to connect generated carries like this, and the sums you will get like this. These are the sum bit: S0, S1, S2, S3, S4, S5, S6, S, like this. Total 8-bit sum. So you have to develop the circuit like this. Let us consider a 16-bit parallel adder like this. So on. This is the final carry. Now let us see. Now the carry propagation delay of each full adder is 12 nanoseconds, and some propagation delay of each full adder is 15 nanoseconds. So this is 12 nanosecond propagation delay, and some propagation delay is 15 nanosecond. So this is the case. So the worst case delay of this 16-bit parallel adder is that we know that full adder is a combinational circuit that performs the sum of 3 bits, that is add 2 bits and a carry from previous addition, and produces output as sum and carry. Given carry propagation delay of each full adder is 12 nanosecond, and some propagation delay of each full adder is 15 nanosecond, the data given like this, then if we see the diagram, what we observe here, the carry propagation starts from first full adder to last full adder. That means this zeroth full adder is not receiving any carry from other full adder here. If you observe, there is no full adder because this is only the first full adder. That point we have to remember. And because there is no carry propagation to this first zeroth full adder, but after this only there is propagation carry propagation delay. What we have to do is we have to take 15 into 12 instead of 16 into 12, that is 15 into 12 nanosecond. So this is one, and next only some propagation we have to add, that's all. Finally we get the value 196 nanosecond. So this is that means whenever carry propagation is given, so the number of full adders into carry propagation, that plus some propagation, if we add, we'll get the within 196 nanoseconds we will get the final result of the sum of two 16-bit numbers. So this is one example. Now once again let us consider a full adder behavior to table A, A, B, C, and sum and carry. Zero, 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 0 0 1 0 1 0 0 1 1 1 0 0 1 0 1 1 1 0 1 1 1 1 1. Here 0 plus 0 plus 0, sum is 0, carry is 0. 0 plus 0 plus 1, sum is 1, carry is 0. 0 plus 1 plus 0, sum is 1, carry is 0. 0 plus 1 plus 1, sum is 0, carry is 1. 1 plus 0 plus 0, here sum is 1, carry is 0. 1 plus 0 plus 1, sum is 0, carry is 1. 1 plus 1 plus 0, sum is 0, carry is 1. 1 plus 1 plus 1, sum is 1, carry is 1. So this we know that this is the truth table of one full adder. Out of this we have written already the min terms SOP expression for this sum, and carry also we have written. So let us see that once again. Here the sum expression is a bar b bar c plus a bar b c bar plus a b bar c bar plus a b c. So to simplify this, what we have done is we have extended, we have taken three such terms, additional two terms we have to take a b c plus a b c. Plus a b c plus a b c. So in this, what we have done is, let us write the first term a bar b bar c plus a b c. So I have written this term and this term beside. Next, let us write plus this term and this term. I will write side by side. A bar b c bar plus a b c. Next, this term and this term. Let us write one place. A b bar c bar plus a b c. Now, by observing by simplifying, what we get is, let us take these two terms. What we do is, let us take common c, then a bar b bar plus ab, c common, and similarly out of these two terms, these are the two terms. So this additional writing is not necessary. For the carry purpose we have to write. Okay, out of these two terms, we'll take the C bar as common, plus let us take A bar B plus AB bar, C as common here. So like this we have to take. Next, so we know that this is a exclusive NOR operation. That means A exclusive B bar, that we can write in the bracket C, plus this is A exclusive B. A exclusive B, this is A exclusive B and C. And if you observe, this is the C bar. This is the C bar common. Okay, C bar. Observe here, let us consider x equals to A exclusive B. So that means substitute here, this is x bar C plus above equation comes like this, x C bar. That means this is the exclusive OR operation. That means x exclusive C. So this x is nothing but A exclusive B. That is A exclusive B exclusive C. So this already we have done. That means just we have reviewed the sum expression simplification. Now we have discussed implementation of 4-bit parallel adder using full adders. Now we have implemented 4-bit parallel adder using full adders, and working of 4-bit parallel adder using full adders we have discussed. Okay, let us see some short answer questions. A logic circuit that can add two numbers is binary adder, subtractor, inverter, none. It is a binary adder. Next, a logic circuit that accepts 2 bits as input and produces their sum and carry outputs. Half adder, full adder, multiplier, all of them. Half adder. A logic circuit that accepts two 1-bit signals and a carry in as inputs and produces the sum and carry outputs. What is that? That is the full adder. Next, an adder circuit for adding multi-bit numbers and accepting all the bits simultaneously. Serial adder, serial adder, parallel adder, both A and B, none. Parallel adder. So the questions you will get like this: 4-bit parallel adder by using full adders. Explain the working of 4-bit adder like this. Okay. So thank you.